Hi, everybody. This is Pastor Brent. This is an introduction to a series of videos called This is a Great Church. I hope you enjoy hearing from some of our friends here at First United Methodist Church of Maumelle, telling us how the church has impacted their lives. Enjoy.
I started attending this church in 1991, and like most folks do, we sat in the same seats every Sunday. You always walk in and sit in your same seats, and not one Sunday went by that I didn't think, I can be up there singing. I can give myself to this church with my voice without, causing too much ruckus, hopefully, that I could help someone else have the courage to do something. And I thought, why have I not gotten up there and done that? Because I've sung my whole life in church and outside of church. And finally one Sunday I felt God moving in me, and I, after the church, went up to Cindy Frazier. Love the girl, she was a wonderful person, and I said to her, I'm interested in singing with you guys. And she said, well, we're happy to give you an audition. And that afternoon, I went and did an audition with her and another person that was on the praise team at the time. And when I went into the harmony after they trailed off with the melody, they went, okay, you're hired. So that was my beginning of the praise team. The praise team means a lot to me. It is my way to worship fully and deeply. I feel like I get so much when I'm up there singing and worshiping and knowing that everyone is joining in with me. It makes me feel really good. It makes me feel really good. And this church has always welcomed the praise team, and they've always supported us and been so kind to us. But singing is just something I've done for so long that I feel like that's just part of me. It's part of me, and that's part of my way to worship.
Well, we had not lived in Maumelle very long, and the church had just made the decision to go strictly Methodist because it was a cooperative ministry before. So we went to visit with the intention of joining the church because we wanted to support the church in the community because we had moved from Little Rock and our membership was in Little Rock. And I remember walking in that day, and we were evidently late because there weren't many places to sit. And we were led almost to the front row, and a family actually kind of moved apart so that my wife and I and one of us held one child and the other one, I think, was sitting between us. And but they made a way for us to sit down, and I'll never forget that because I was welcomed. Because I was nervous. I didn't know anybody in the congregation at that time. But we fully intended to join the church because we were Methodist and we felt we needed to support the community church. And I had a really good feeling from the beginning.
Actually, walking in, maybe the first time we visited, and Denise, who's in our Bible study right now, being very welcoming and greeting us and taking us around and introducing us to everybody and showing us different Sunday school classes. So just maybe people being very friendly. Sunday school has been helpful, probably more than anything, just seeing my kids form bonds and getting to know people in the church better, so you feel more connected, you feel like you can help out.
This church means so much to me because I have so many friends that I can contact when I'm down or when I just need to joke with somebody. I have a lot of confidence in the people that are here that they can lift me spiritually if I need a lift. I never have to worry when I call the church. I always know that they're here for me, despite what it may be. And I hope that I can reciprocate that with being on the benevolent committee and actually offering that to others. So, but I would say this church means so much to me because of the people that are in it. And that's all the ministers and the parishioners and everyone seem to be they're my family because I've known them so long.
My life is different because of First United Methodist Church, just because of all the people that we've met and the people my kids have met and the opportunities to serve that we've had through the church.
Well, we all have spheres of influence. when I worked, I had an influence, a sphere of influence at work, and then outside friends. But the church offers a completely different sphere of influence, because you are around people with the same interest and the same goals. You don't have to try to figure them out, because there's a genuine love for God here. And that you don't always get out of your friends or your work associates outside the church family. The church family is a different family. They're the family that you really lean on when you need support. You try to love one another. You try to let God work in and through you to support them, to help them, to celebrate them. But there's nothing like the friendships that I've made here that really compares with anything else.